friends, good evening and welcome back to another video. Okay, so today's video we're doing it at night. I don't even know why I have to say that, like that matters, or like you guys can even tell the difference between whether I'm doing it in the morning or doing it at night. And I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast, just kind of catch up with me, go with the flow, because this is my flow at this point and I don't know if I can actually slow down because I'm nervous that I'm gonna mess up, okay? So either way, today we're gonna be talking about things to do to help you feel good. And on my list, I wrote down a bunch of things that help you to feel good when you're like in a shitty situation, okay, I guess, or if you're feeling pretty shitty about yourself, or like you're just having a bad day, you need to like pick yourself up, you know, instead of like dwelling in the sadness. These are some things that I have been doing, things that I've done in the past that have helped me. So yesterday I spent time writing them down. I didn't like search up like other people's responses or what helped other people. These are things that strictly helped me. So I'm here to help you with like my advice, I guess. So number one is watch feel-good shows and movies. This one I realized yesterday when I was watching iCarly because I didn't know what else to watch and I wanted to like feel like a kid again. And I realized when I was watching iCarly, I didn't feel trapped. Like I didn't feel like I was in a constricted like energy to the point where like I'm anticipating like what's gonna happen. Like I didn't feel that way. I felt very free, very childlike. My mind wasn't like in circles, you know. It felt like you know, it didn't feel like my mind was rapping like this. It felt like my mind was like doing this, you know what I'm saying? So that made me feel like, maybe you should watch like things that don't make you feel low, you know, about yourself, or like your surroundings. Watch things that uplift you. But here's the thing about like watching stuff, or just like having your own taste in music and like TV shows. Do what works for you, because just because this makes me feel this way doesn't mean this will make you feel this way, you know what I'm saying? So just watch things that make you feel good, you know what I mean? No matter what it is, if it makes you feel good, watch things that make you feel good. Listen to music that uplifts you. Just like I was saying about like the shows and like the movies, listen to things that make you feel good. You know what I mean? Just listening to music helps me sometimes, but listening to music that makes you feel good. Me, I like to listen to songs that have a nice beat, like okay, like EDM, house music. I really love house music, but I'm very particular with my house. It has to have the right like beats, it has to have the right voices, not too much voice, but not too much beat. And sometimes even like too much beat is like really, really good, you know? I also like to listen to like indie, but I'm very picky with my indie. I just started getting into Tame Impala because I don't know, it's just a vibe. Just things that help me feel good about myself. You know, I don't really want to listen to like bitch and fuck and like pussy all the time. Like it's not the same. And it's also crazy just how like the older you get, your music evolves, you know, your music taste changes. I really like that about adulting. So yeah, listening to music can definitely help you as well. Read and listen to audiobooks that feel good to you. Like I said, if it feels good to you, do it. But I personally like to listen to audiobooks. I like to listen to podcasts. I kind of like to read. I've been trying to read a little bit more, but I rather just listen to the audiobook and like have the book in front of me and go along as like the audiobook goes along, like when you're a little kid in like school, I guess. So yeah, reading audiobooks and listening to audiobooks, same fucking thing. Reading books and listening to audiobooks helps. You can take walks. Now, I don't take walks. Okay, listen. And I know that sounds very like not contradicting, but hypocritical, because I'm over here telling you, but I'm saying like you can take walks. Walks can help you. I can take a walk right now and then feel good after, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna go take a walk tomorrow. You know what I mean? That does not mean I'm gonna take a walk every single day, but it can help you. So like anything that I'm saying down this list, if you find one thing that sticks out, do that one thing that helps you. You know what I mean? But just because I said walks, don't be thinking like, oh, but do you be taking walks every day? No, I do not be taking walks every day. But when I do take a walk, that one day that I took a walk, it feels freaking amazing, okay? You can explore new things, you can go to new places. Now this I also don't do, but have I done in the past? Yes. And has it worked for me? Absolutely. So that's something that you can do. You can go explore new places, because at the end of the day, it does feel good to explore new places. So that's one thing that you can do to feel better about yourself. If you're in a shitty like mindset at the time, if you're bored, go do something, try something new, okay? You can follow with your passions. Find something that makes you feel alive, your hobbies, whatever it is. do that thing. Like, what's one thing that is always on your mind? What's like, are you into clothing? Do you want to make clothes? Do you want to be a designer? I was gonna say like, just go shopping and buy a whole bunch of stuff and like make it like a clothing haul, you know what I mean? But I mean, that's gonna take a lot of money. So like you can go on your phone and like shop and put things together in your mind, I guess. If you're a singer, you can practice singing. If you like to play the piano, you can practice the piano. If you want to be an actor, you can like practice acting in the mirror, you know what I'm saying? Talking to yourself, dialogue, create something. You know what I mean? If you're into movies, like you can write down like a script, you know what I'm saying? Do your passions because it does help. Me standing up here today is my passion. Just talking, opening my mouth, yeah, voices coming out, yeah, is my passion. I love to do this shit, you know, it makes me feel so good about myself. You know, but before I decided to come on here, like today, I almost didn't make a video because I wasn't in the mood. But then, like, I was just like, okay, we have to fake it till we make it, and that's what we're doing. We are faking it till we make it. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Standing up here does make me feel good. I just need to like ground myself and not feel like, let me just come on here so I can get off because I'm talking so fast. But I feel like I should just keep talking because it is helping me regardless. Okay, you can do chores no matter what they are, even if it's just a load of laundry, putting them in the washer, putting them in the dryer, bringing them out, folding them. That helps. Doing a load of laundry, even if it's just cleaning your bathroom sink, that helps. Or your toilet. Baby steps. Not everyone's cleaning. Not everyone loves to clean. Even if it's cleaning your mirror, I learned taking baby steps like help. Like when I was down bad and I moved into my own like apartment, you know, I was very lazy and I was down bad and I didn't want to like, I wasn't in the mood to clean, but there was no way I was going to take a shower in a dirty bathtub every single day and it was like filthy. But I always felt like if I'm cleaning the bathtub, I have to clean like the toilet and the sink, and it's just like, no, baby steps. Just wash the bathtub, and then when you're mentally prepared or mentally ready, you can clean the toilet. And then when you're done with that, at your own pace, you know what I mean? So even if you want to just vacuum your floor, baby steps, or wash your dishes in the sink, you'll be surprised. You'll feel better because mentally you feel like you just like clean something. I don't know what it does, but there's something about cleaning that I really do think like it helps you. It like declutters your mind. You can go for a long drive in silence, or you can listen to music, or you can play a podcast. This one is something that I used to do so much when I had my car. I used to love going on drives. Like if oh my God, I would just drive. I don't even care where I'm going. I would figure it out and I would sleep in my car. Like one time I just picked up my keys and I went to San Francisco and like I slept in my car because I was just like, I needed I needed a fresh scenery. I needed to do something different. I needed to get out of my own head. So I would drive and I would listen to music and it would just be a fun time. Like I would be coming back from that trip and I'd be having such a good time because I just like released whatever I was like feeling. And now when I think about it, I'm like, damn, that really was a good way to like unleash like, you know, whatever I was dealing with, like let it go. You can play with your pets if you have one, or if you're considering getting one, get one. I can say this from experience, they help. Having an animal, having pets does help you like more than you even know. I had 2 cats. I was only supposed to have one, but then like I had already requested the first one. It's a long story, but basically I had 2 and they were great. You know, like I loved it. Like sometimes I was even questioning like, are you guys even like helping me in any way? Because they didn't get, but just seeing them like walking around doing their own thing because they were cats. So sometimes they didn't want to be bothered, but when they wanted me, they'd come to me. You know what I mean? Without like me having to go to them. And I was just like, are you guys even? But the fact that I even had to question, are they helping me? They were helping me because like just seeing them moving around, doing their own thing, it was nice. I didn't feel so alone. You know, even if I was just the only one in the house, I'm like, oh, I have my cats here. They were nice, but we had to get rid of them because my mom wasn't gonna be able to take care of 2 cats and a dog, and I wasn't there, you know, so I'm sad about it, but I hope like in the future, I'll get some new ones. Last but not least, you can take a shower. You can take a shower. You can cleanse yourself. You can just get in the shower. If you want to be in cold water, you want to be in hot water. I'm not a fan of the whole like take a cold shower. Like I'm sure it helps, but like I'm gonna take me a hot shower. I'm gonna steam it up. Actually, I'm gonna turn it up. I'm gonna turn the heat up because you know how they say like heat gets rid of bacteria like when you're washing dishes and stuff. So they always recommend like you wash your dishes with I'm gonna steam myself. It's gonna feel like I'm taking a shower with Satan because it's that's I'm not gonna why would I want it to be cold? I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to relax my muscles. I'm not trying to clench them up. You know, but if you want to do the whole cold water thing, that is up to you. You can use some like scrub. Hold on. I've been using body scrub, and now let me tell you, I was always interested, not even wanted to be. I was always interested in like how people use these, especially women, because I didn't understand how to use them. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't get the purpose, but then I started rubbing it, and I was just like, what is the purpose? And my body, like I would rinse it off, and my body would feel so oily and smooth, and like I would smell so good at the end of my shower. I'd recommend you guys using body scrub. Just go to like Bath and Body Works or something. I'm sure they have it. Hold on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you can light some candles. You can. When I think about having my own place, like when I'm older, not even say when I'm older, maybe God can do something now, and I'll just have my own nice condo. You know what I'm saying? With my flower, my roses in the bathtub, my candles leave corner to corner. You know what I'm talking about? Like I just think about it, I'm like, I can't wait for that day. You know what I'm saying? So like when I think about stuff like that, I'm like, like it really does help. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is the end of, oh my God, I just dropped my roommate's boxers on the floor on accident, and now I'm gonna have to pick them up. But anyway, that is the end of the list for things that can help you feel good if you're not feeling that great throughout your day, or if you're like in a depressed state. I'm pretty sure if you do one thing a day from this list, which just gave me a good idea. Let me try to do one thing from this list once a day. You know what I'm saying? I'm already doing it, but I mean, I could go on more walks and like try new places. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the end of the list. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. I know it's a little like, I want to say anticlimactic. I don't know if I used that word right, but I'm gonna get better. So I don't think this is gonna be the last time I make this type of video on this topic, because you know we are practicing. So practice does make perfect. And yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, and I will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. And yeah, bye. I'm so gay.